Lack of sirens sounding, raising concerns as residents prepare for another round of storms.
And as Steve mentioned earlier, there are more storm chances coming this evening. First Alert 4's Cameron Bopp joining us now with more on the cleanup that's been happening since Friday. He's continuing our TV coverage as people are now bracing for this next round of storms here.
Yeah, Sam, Corey, I just want to say it's really hard being out here and seeing all the devastation left behind. This home behind me, much less a home that it is, 4 brick walls now, barely standing. This is 5190 and Wright Avenue. We're just north of Delmar Boulevard in West City, a few blocks north of Forest Park. The house, this is one of the better ones in the area, still standing, fortunately, but a miracle that the back patio is still standing, a tree smashing right into it in Friday's tornado. The roof also missing. That's because it's on the side of the house. As we pan down over here, you can see bricks thrown about like Legos, insulation just strewn about the property. This property, this home, much less a home than it was on Friday, just one story that we are seeing so many of across West and North City. It's just one of the headlines that we're tracking right now. Let's take a look. We know that U.S. Senator Josh Hawley has surveyed the damage and vowed federal support. We'll have more on that at 6:30. St. Louis Mayor Kara Spencer says she's reached out about getting help from the National Guard. In response, the governor has sent a National Guard liaison in to assist. As it stands, power outages still a big story. More than 26,000 in Missouri are still without power. And of course, a concern ahead of tonight's weather is making sure people's damaged homes are ready for the incoming storms tonight. With a little bit more on that is First Alert 4's Sean Logging. He joins us live now. Sean.
Yeah, Cameron, as you just mentioned, so many homes here. You can see damage to the roof if it's not completely gone. And so a more common sight across the city has become those blue and gray tarps, providing a little bit of protection to what's left of their homes. Focus is on taking care of the basics.
Board it up now just to keep people from going in there, but
cleaning up.
It's hard to imagine how things are going to look through the recovery and everything. I mean, the damage is so extensive.
And fixing up what they can.
Incoming storms, the need for tarps has been the biggest demand and a way to install those tarps as well.
After the tornado Friday afternoon, Mike and Sarah Avery of Operation Any Means Necessary among those quickly offering help. Getting people's homes covered has become their primary focus, especially with more severe weather.
Calls are nonstop. We have a long list of people that we're sending out deliveries. Volunteers are asking, what can we do? We're sending people with delivery packages, and it's just been, the work has been overwhelming, but so is the fight.
Sunday, Sarah says they distributed 500 tarps to more than 50 homes and to groups that are volunteering to install them on people's roofs. One of those was the house of her son.
First floor is very good, but the second floor, the backside has been destroyed. But with the tarp, can done more damage inside of the house.
Sarah says they are meeting people who lost a place they called home for 50+ years.
Very traumatic event for them to have to go through this and lose a portion of their home, or some altogether lose their home. And you know, even while people are driving in traffic, you can see the tears, you can see people just absolutely hurt and distraught.
For homeowners, living through this is a lot to process.
when we look out the window, all we saw was just trees just flying, and everybody's house just going everywhere.
Eugene Thomas now learning he has to find a new place.
I'm in the process now of going to work and come back 11 o'clock tonight and move out. Because it's condemned. They gave us we got some time to move out, but it's condemned.
Sarah with Operation Any Means Necessary says that they'll be working throughout the night here until that severe weather comes in. And of course, they'll be continuing to work in the days and weeks to come. Now, I was also able to speak with other volunteers that are out just cleaning the streets, because one of their concerns is, of course, you have all of this debris and that could wash right into those storm drains if we do get heavy rain tonight. So people are trying to get as much cleaned up as possible.
All right, Sean, thank you. Yeah, folks are certainly trying to protect their homes, protect their belongings that are still left behind following Friday's storms. But another big story coming out of that deadly, devastating tornado is the resiliency of residents in and around the city of St. Louis. People still willing to help a hand, to lend a hand, despite losing everything. For more on that, let's go to our Jordan Burrell. She's live in North City for us right now at 6. Jordan.